The importance of charting your own path. We often grow up with the idea that following a path already laid out by others is the only sure way to achieve stability and fulfillment. From childhood, we are taught to pursue a formal education, get a stable job, and hopefully work until retirement, enjoying the benefits of a steady, guaranteed salary. However, today's reality is very different from the one our parents and grandparents faced. The job market is changing rapidly, and with it, the idea that a traditional job is the only or best way to ensure financial security. It is essential to understand that true security and prosperity come from the ability to chart one's own course, using the resources at one's disposal, and, most importantly, one's ability to adapt and innovate. Many people still believe that it is not possible to chart one's own course using one's own resources. When I suggest that it is essential to seek financial independence and consider starting one's own business, the common reaction is that this approach doesn't apply to everyone. These people believe that they have no alternative but to seek traditional employment, even as the job market changes that reduce opportunities and financial security. However, we need to break away from this type of thinking. Today, more than ever, it is vital to understand that relying exclusively on a steady job is no guarantee of stability or prosperity. Today's economy values those who know how to adapt, create new opportunities, and above all, add value in innovative ways. True power lies in understanding that the traditional path is just one of many options available, and that there are endless possibilities waiting to be explored. Mindset shift to create wealth. Wealth creation isn't just about money. It's about mindset. Many have heard that in order to prosper, we need to mentally focus and repeat positive affirmations until they become a powerful force that attracts prosperity. And while this may sound like a simplistic approach, the reality is that there is profound value in how our thoughts shape our actions and, consequently, our results. If you believe that your only option is to work hard at a traditional job, you will naturally limit your possibilities to that. But when you understand that prosperity doesn't come from working hard alone, but from a fundamental shift in the way you think about how you create and receive value, you begin to open doors to new opportunities. It's not just about how much time you put in, but how you allocate that time to create something that truly adds value to the world. When you shift your focus to ways to be compensated for results, rather than just for the time you put in, you begin to see that there are countless ways to generate wealth that go far beyond the traditional. You begin to understand that you can be rewarded for your creativity, your innovation, your ability to solve complex problems, connect people, or bring new ideas to market. Adopting this mindset change is challenging because it means leaving our comfort zone and letting go of the certainties we were taught from an early age. But it is precisely in this space of discomfort that the greatest opportunities for growth and fulfillment arise. For those who dare to explore the unknown, the potential is limitless. It is therefore necessary to cultivate a mindset of abundance, one that sees opportunities where others only see obstacles, that values the process of continuous learning and experimentation, and that is not afraid of failure because it understands that each failure is a step closer to success. Charting your own path and changing your mindset are two sides of the same coin. You have to believe that you can shape your destiny and create your own definition of success. Prosperity is not reserved for the few. It is within reach for all who are willing to challenge the status quo, continually learn, and adapt quickly. Ultimately, true wealth is the wealth you create through your own power, your own vision, and your ability to positively impact the world around you. Entrepreneurship is one of the most powerful paths to independence, especially in a world where traditional employment opportunities are increasingly fragmented and uncertain. Imagine being able to make all the important decisions about how you invest your time and energy without having to follow orders from a boss or worry about pleasing someone to climb the corporate ladder. Being your own boss is just that, being the architect of your own journey, with the freedom to shape your future according to your values, passions, and goals. However, this journey is neither easy nor quick. Entrepreneurship requires courage, resilience, and an innate ability to deal with uncertainty. It is like cultivating a rare plant. You need to plant the seeds, care for them carefully, water them daily, and protect them from the elements, without being sure when, or even if, they will bloom. But just like a rare plant, the fruit of your own business can be immensely valuable, both financially and personally. Financial freedom, in this case, is a consequence of focused work and a clear purpose. Many people believe that working for a company or entity provides security and stability. However, the reality is that as long as you are selling your time for a paycheck, you are limiting your earning potential. Real growth and true wealth come from ownership of your dreams, your ideas, and your energy. Most people who achieve great financial prosperity have done so by creating something of their own, something that allowed them to harness the multiplier power of capital, rather than simply trading hours of work for money. Another key aspect of entrepreneurship is understanding that the value of a business goes far beyond immediate profits. It can often take years for a business to turn a profit, and this should not be seen as a failure. On the contrary, it is a sign that the business may be building a solid foundation for the future. The example of PayPal is iconic. When it was founded, the company was unprofitable. In fact, it faced several years of losses while it built its customer base, developed its technology, and positioned its brand in the market. But there was something much more valuable being created: a vision, an innovative business model, and a loyal customer base. All of this contributed to PayPal's later billion-dollar valuation, transforming the lives of its founders. It is therefore necessary to have the vision and patience to understand that the value of a business is not measured solely by the numbers at the end of the month. A well-built enterprise has long-term value, as it can evolve, adapt, and grow, even when the immediate results seem modest. It represents an open door to countless possibilities: innovation, social impact, personal fulfillment. Therefore, the key to true financial independence is not how much you earn now, but in the potential that your project has to grow and prosper in the future. Therefore, entrepreneurship is much more than just creating a business. It is creating something that reflects who you are, what you believe in, and the impact you want to have on the world. It is a journey of self-discovery, where each obstacle faced, each challenge overcome, contributes to the development of skills that go far beyond finances. Leadership skills, creativity, communication, and above all, resilience. It is understanding that each step, each investment of time and money, each attempt, even if it does not have the expected result, is one more brick in the construction of your freedom. The message is clear. If you're looking for independence, both financially and personally, consider the path of entrepreneurship. Be prepared for challenges, for sleepless nights, for tough decisions. But also be prepared for a sense of freedom and fulfillment that you'll find hard to find anywhere else. The value of what you're building goes far beyond profits. It lies in the lasting impact that your vision and efforts can have on your life and the world around you. Ideas, no matter how brilliant, have no intrinsic value until they're realized. It's easy to get carried away by innovative thinking and revolutionary concepts, but the real magic happens when those ideas move from the abstract to the realm of action. The story of Apple is one of the most iconic examples of how execution is the key to turning ideas into something of real value. Steve Jobs, for example, didn't transform Apple into the tech giant we know today with visionary concepts alone. He did it through a relentless determination to implement those concepts. Jobs understood that having a fantastic idea was just the starting point. What made the difference was his ability to turn it into tangible products like the iPhone and iPod, which not only changed the industry, but redefined the way we live and interact with technology. He believed in meticulous execution, from the choice of materials to the intuitive design and user experience. In addition, Jobs had a unique ability to sense what the market needed before the market even knew. For him, success was not just about having good ideas, but about aligning them with a clear plan of action, constantly adapting to market changes and demands. The real value of an idea, therefore, lies in its effective implementation, the ability to shape it according to market feedback, and the persistence in its execution, even in the face of challenges. Effective execution requires courage, discipline, focus, and, above all, a proactive mindset. Ideas may be born from moments of inspiration, but it is hard work, persistence, and the willingness to face obstacles that transform these ideas into innovations. Many people have brilliant ideas, but few have the courage to act on them. And it is precisely this differentiated execution that transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary, converting a simple concept into a revolution. Therefore, it is essential to have a clear vision, but it is even more crucial to have the determination to execute this vision with precision, knowing that the execution process will always be full of adjustments, adaptations, and continuous improvements. We live in times of rapid change, and what seems like an insurmountable crisis often turns out to be an opportunity in disguise. Great entrepreneurs and visionaries throughout history have demonstrated that the ability to transform difficulties into springboards for success is a fundamental characteristic. During a crisis, many people despair and focus on losses and problems. Few, however, have the ability to see beyond the chaos and identify the opportunities that hide in the shadows. These are the people who, when looking at adversity, see in it a fertile field for innovation, for creating unique solutions, and even for reimagining the status quo. A crisis can be a breeding ground for growth. Companies like Airbnb and Uber were born during periods of global economic recession, when the traditional business model was facing major challenges. These startups saw the crisis as an opportunity to tap into new consumer needs by offering affordable and convenient services at a time when many people were looking for more affordable alternatives. The ability to innovate and adapt amidst chaos is what turned these ideas into global phenomena. Opportunities often present themselves at the most unexpected times, and it takes a different perspective to seize them. History is full of examples of people and companies that prospered because they saw what others could not. This requires an open mind that not only adapts to change, but is also able to anticipate and shape it to your advantage. After all, every crisis brings with it a seed of growth for those who do not let themselves be beaten down by circumstances, but who use each obstacle as an opportunity to learn, grow, and reinvent themselves. The secret lies in the constant and determined execution of good ideas, and in the ability to see opportunities in adverse situations. The real difference between those who achieve success and those who only dream of it is often the ability to transform concepts into concrete actions and to find possibilities even in the most challenging scenarios. Many of us grew up hearing certain myths about money, beliefs that often shape the way we view our finances and influence our decisions throughout life. One such myth is the idea that the only way to prosper financially is through hard, consistent work. While hard work is important, it does not guarantee wealth. How many people do we know who work tirelessly, day after day, and still struggle financially? Hard work alone does not equal financial success. You need to know how to use your money wisely, how to invest it, how to make it work for you, rather than simply trading time for money. Another common myth is that formal education is enough to achieve financial independence. Many of us have been taught that having a college degree is the ticket to success. While education is valuable and can open doors, it does not guarantee wealth. We have heard stories of people with multiple academic qualifications who still struggle to balance their finances. The reality is that traditional education rarely teaches about personal finance, investing, or how money actually works. Knowing how to make money is one thing. Knowing how to keep it and make it grow is another entirely. Additionally, there is a belief that having a good job is the answer to all financial problems. This idea ignores the fact that financial stability comes not just from having a source of income, but from how you manage that income. A good job may provide temporary security, but true financial freedom comes from understanding how to diversify your sources of income, how to invest, and how to manage your spending strategically. Many high-earning people live paycheck to paycheck because they don't have a solid financial plan. These myths about money are harmful because they limit our vision of what is possible. They make us believe that only one path leads to prosperity, when in fact there are multiple paths and strategies that can be followed. To dispel these myths, we need to re-educate our minds and understand that money is a tool, not an end in itself. The role of money in our lives is often misunderstood. We often hear that money is the root of all evil, But this is a misconception. Money actually amplifies the character of the person who has it. If you are generous and have strong ethical values, money will allow you to do more good, whether it's donating to causes you believe in, helping family members, or even investing in projects that have a positive impact on society. On the other hand, if a person is greedy or dishonest, money can amplify these negative traits. Thus, money is not inherently good or bad. It is neutral. It simply reflects and enhances who you are. We must therefore adopt a healthy mindset about money, viewing it as a means to achieve greater goals, whether they are providing security for our family, fulfilling our dreams, or contributing to causes we care about. The secret is to make money your servant, not your master. When we allow money to dictate our decisions and control our emotions, we become its slave. But when we understand its true role, that of being a powerful tool for personal and community fulfillment, we begin to use it wisely and consciously. The key is financial education and the awareness that money must be managed responsibly and purposefully. True financial freedom is achieved when we are clear about our goals, are able to control our impulses to consume, and know how to use money to create opportunities, not only for ourselves, but for everyone around us.